Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Gangs of teenagers continue to steal cars and lead police on pursuits around the Hunter, with a 13-year-old girl arrested following the alleged theft of 3 vehicles from Hamilton South. Police were called to Pulver Street just before 3 this morning, arriving to find a black Jeep being driven off. They gave chase with the vehicle losing a wheel and crashing on Charlestown Road at Katara. A boy aged in his mid-teens who was behind the wheel fled, but police arrested his 13-year-old female passenger before she could do likewise. A white Mitsubishi Lancer, which was also taken, was later found abandoned, but a Volkswagen Tiguan is still out on the streets. Police are again urging residents to keep doors and windows locked at night and keep car keys out of sight. Shadow Minister for Women and Charlestown MP Jodie Harrison says women's health centres are facing closing their doors, and Labor will double funding for the services if elected in March. The opposition says it will boost funding for women's health centres to $100 million over 5 years, double the amount currently allocated. Jodie Harrison says the Newcastle Women's Health Centre performs a valuable outreach across the Hunter region. Singleton Council is calling on party leaders and Upper Hunter candidates to commit to the region's prosperity in the lead-up to the March election. The Singleton Advocacy Agenda outlines 5 key issues in the region, and Mayor Sue Moore says an upgrade to the police station is a big one.
We need a firm commitment for the Singleton Police Station, for scope of works and timing and budget allocations for a new purpose-built 24-hour police station. We have 24-hour police service, but the station is not open 24 hours and it's nowhere near fit for purpose for modern-day use.
Energy giant AGL has confirmed the last 3 generators of the Liddell Power Station will close for good on April 28. It comes after the company last week announced the contract for its demolition to go ahead early next year. People also have the opportunity to have one last look at the plant, with the company holding a community event the following day. Hunter seniors are being encouraged to apply for a regional travel card, with applications for the latest round opening from today. The prepaid Visa cards allow seniors to save $250 on their travel. They can be used on fuel, taxis, EV charging and prepaid train and coach trips. Applications can be made through Service New South Wales. Creatives across the Hunter are being urged to get involved in this year's new annual festival set to kick off in September. The event, which showcases an array of art, performances and culture, saw in excess of 40,000 people and more than 500 artists involved across 10 days last year. Newcastle councillor Carol Duncan says the economic aspects are good for the whole Hunter region.
The results of this is an amazing economic boost via tourism and arts and cultural activity to our local economy. So last year, for example, that was a boost of almost $8 million to our local economy. So this is why we're working so hard on it. It's good for everybody.
2NURFM Sport.
Maitland Magpies coach Michael Bolch says his team know what they need to improve on for this year's Northern New South Wales NPL. He says their defence will be a big focus this season after their defensive record was a big letdown for them last year. They've also signed former Broadmeadow Magic striker Damon Green to help their depth going forward. Merewether athlete Rose Davies is looking forward to next month's international cross-country race in Bathurst. However, she's already got one eye on the World Championships to be held in Hungary this August. She says a top 20 time in Bathurst will almost certainly be enough to qualify her for another shot at a world title. And in Newcastle District Cricket, West managed 210 on day 1 of their top-of-the-table clash with Wallsend on Saturday. Wallsend will resume this week on none for 7 after being required to bat late in the afternoon. And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 1, 2, 3, 4, 34 and 36, and the supplementaries are 18 and 26. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.